Alright, I'm back. I took about roughly an hour long nap before I started the stream, so I'm feeling better. But, anyways. Hopefully this will be the last stream of this playthrough, because I'm just about ready to move on to something else.
Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Too bad about President Kimball and everything. But hey, stuff happens, right? Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent! Monster of the East ready to roll! Well, some of Mr. House's projections predict a moderate probability of civil instability subsequent to the NCR being driven from the Vegas region. One of the mitigating contingencies he planned was to enlist the followers to provide increased medical aid throughout the region. Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go independent. Not that I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, let's go talk to him.
Wonderful. I'll keep tabs on the situation at the dam. See you in a bit.
This shouldn't be hard, considering that I've got a maxed out speech skill.
The recent disturbance at...
Whoa! You like that? Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
I've heard a few patients mention the Securitrons are acting strangely, and no one has heard from Mr. House in a while. If House is out of the picture, maybe we'll be able to get our hands on some of his technology. It would help our scientists greatly. I'm sure you have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those selfish bastards. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside.
She didn't even give me a chance to convince her. Just straight up said no. But no caps since Mr. House is dead.
So the Great Caesar is dead. Happy news, but I don't know that it'll make things safer. The rest of his goons may be even worse once they take power. What did you want to know? What did you want to know? I'm sure you have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those selfish bastards. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside.
Didn't I already deal with that problem though? I'm very confused. Didn't I already set up a deal with them to get more supplies from somewhere? Hold on, let me look this up. Oops. Oh, I see. So technically speaking, I could have interacted with President Kimball if my reputation was high enough with the NCR, but because it's not, okay. Unless they are idolized by the followers, she will decline the courier's request, mentioning a short supply and limited resources. One can obtain idolized status by donating medical supplies, leaving and returning to repeat the cycle until given. That's it? Okay. I was wanting to test this, but now that the wiki is telling me that that's actually how it works, I'll just do that then. I got plenty of medical supplies. And apparently this optional objective only appears because I completed one of their quests. But that's good to know. We go ahead and do that then. If it's just a bunch of stim packs, then I can definitely spare that. But she wants me to donate stuff like doctor's bags, medics, psycho, and all that. I want to make several.
If things don't go well at
Shuttle
the dam,
trips.
all of our efforts here could be for nothing. I hope to God the Legion doesn't win control. Great, what do you have? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside.
How much exactly do I have to donate, though?
Great to see you again. Great, what do you have? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside.
Finally. Now will you support
Welcome back,
us?
friend. I'm sure you have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those selfish bastards. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside.
I just helped you. I don't understand. Yeah, idolized.
Great to see you again. I'm sure you... Even if... Unless...
I don't get it. Something... What's going on here? Is this bugged? Guess if it is... Not seeing any bugs with this quest. It's so weird. Let me read this again. Unless they are idolized by the followers, she'll decline the courier's request. Oh, leaving and returning. So maybe I have to leave the door? I mean the building. And then talk to her.
You should have been with us in our glory days. You'd have loved it.
Great to see you again. I'm sure you... Even...
This is dumb. What's going on? Hold on. Maybe I have to donate
Great.
more?
What do you have? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? Good to hear. Oh, by the way, I got a shipment of magazines from home I'd be willing to sell if you're interested. Take a look. I'm sure you have your... Even if we...
I guess I'm supposed to donate more.
It looks like you took care of our short-term supply issues. In thanks, you can have a discount on medical services with me. Also, I would like to extend an invitation to join the followers of the Apocalypse. Your work here in the Old Mormon Fort has been invaluable, and I can't think of a more worthy recruit. Will you join us?
Yeah, sure. Well, let's look at the perks first.
Our aim is to gradually shape a better, brighter future for the Wasteland. We seek to heal the planet through efforts not unlike the medicine and education we offer here in the Old Mormon Fort. All we ask is members and those seeking aid do their best to help those in need when the opportunity arises.
They're basically hippies.
Excellent! The followers' mission will be better served with someone like yourself traveling around the Mojave. As a representative of the followers, I present you with your very own lab coat. Wear it well, and may it aid our cause. Also, before I forget, here's a key to a safe house you can use to rest if you happen to be in the area. I'll just mark it on your map.
That's cool. Okay, yeah, it's highlighted again, so that means she'll join now.
Why should we support Vegas? They've locked Freeside out of the city and do nothing to help their neighboring townsfolk.
I mean, to be fair, Westside is also locked down as well. So it's not just Freeside.
Wow. Whatever you have planned must be pretty big to give them the boot, but this sounds dangerous. I refuse to put my people at risk. If the NCR are pushed out, the raiders and other scum will run amok. That is somewhat reassuring, but we still don't have the resources to care for the entire Mojave by ourselves. We already experience regular supply shortages. Opening our door to the entire region... I don't see how this could ever work. It is indeed our duty to teach and improve the living conditions of our fellow man, but we're talking an insane amount of logistics to make this work. I think I see now what you intend to set in motion. If this plan will bring us one step closer to revitalizing the region, you can count on our support. So long as you keep us supplied, we will stay in the Mojave to provide care and education for those in need.
Cool. Yay, that's all I had to do was just give a bunch of Rad-X and Medics away. Normally I would just be able to just use the speech skill in order to convince NPCs like her, but in this case there's no way to do that. But that was cool though. If I was really wanting to get their support, I had to give something up. But I had so much of that. I have so many drugs to give away that it honestly doesn't matter. I mean, look at this. I gave away, what, like at least 20 Medics and Radaway, and I still have a lot. And she's worried about running out of supplies. Like, come on. You don't even know who you're talking to? Anyways. I'd rather not fight these guys now that they're upgraded. What? Okay, then. Whatever you say, New Vegas. Whatever you say. Oh, I totally forgot to bring you guys along. That doesn't matter.
You're always welcome in this town.
Not like you guys have a choice anyways. You can't keep me out.
Are you ready to head for the dam? Caesar's Legion is due to attack at any moment.
Yeah, let's go.
Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are 2 ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options! You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
We are committing to fight for an independent Vegas at the Battle for Hoover Dam, which will, well, the second Battle for Hoover Dam, I should say, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades to come. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the battle, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. I pretty much have already taken care of that, so let's just go.
I can't believe what I'm about to do. I buy it out. I want 12 mariachi bands playing at my funeral. Never mind, nice too.
It's been an honor, boys. Seems like this is the end.
You must
Victory.
enter the control room and install the override chip.
I'm not going to destroy the generators to the dam because that would mean that Vegas would not be able to make use of all that power, which could be really useful. Instead, I'll just do the other option. Seems a lot more reasonable. Why are they shooting at my boy Raoul? Oops. Think you're slick, don't you? Am I out of gecko steak? I am out of gecko steak.
I I've been doing it longer than you, pal.
I have any grenades? I do, and plenty. How's none of this hitting him?
We must get to the control
Oops.
room and install the override chip.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Do it like this. Echo. Where's that gun I just got? Mercy. Where's Mercy? Well. Actually, let's just use this. Let me see if I can just get up there. I can. Made things pretty difficult trying to take you out. I have a height advantage. Legion, go home. Remember Bitter Springs. Ted Man's dog. Nice.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Check your fire, dude. I'm not the enemy here.
I've been doing this longer than you, pal.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say? Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
And for some reason, the NCR still doesn't see me as an enemy. So I think that's just bugged out. Throughout this entire playthrough, the NCR NPCs have been bugged in a way where they won't attack me on sight like they should. Even while I'm wearing this Brotherhood of Steel armor.
Okay, I guess we're doing this. Let's dance.
Man, that's funny. For some reason, it just looks weird. Weird enough to be funny anyways.
Check your fire.
Sort of look like the best.
Makes me wonder what's up this stairwell. I think that goes to up to a sniper nest or something. Dude, stop firing your missiles at me. It's getting annoying. Man, these guys have no chance. It's almost sad to see. Oh, never mind. No.
I'm actually still alive. Who would have guessed?
Man, look at that view.
Let's get.
Don't let him escape. Alright, let's stay juiced up. Excellent psycho. The funny thing is that Mr. House would not allow the Brotherhood of Steel chapter in the Mojave to continue to exist anyways, so literally because I joined the Brotherhood of Steel, this actually makes a lot of sense that I would kill him and then take over New Vegas myself. Lore-wise, pretty much I'm doing what comes natural. Oops. I guess I should have talked to him first. Normally, I would be able to, or the player, I should say, would be able to. That's it if he's not gonna already try to fight me. If he's aggro.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
I mean, from what Ulysses said about me, I'm technically not native to Nevada. So.
I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater. So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender?
No, your surrender,
Our road to
not mine.
NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them. Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Kaisar blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west.
That reminds me. I technically should kill you for Joshua Graham.
You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day.
It's tempting. Fight him or spare him? Lore-wise, I would fight him again anyways, so I guess he'll die eventually.
The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains.
My dude, you're literally going against a whole army of robots equipped with missile launchers, grenade launchers, laser rifles, and so on. You're not gonna win with the toothpicks and tiny pea shooters your soldiers use. That's not gonna happen.
Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you? That does not mean we would not succeed. The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Kaisar drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition.
So you'll retreat?
As for wisdom, there is wisdom in your words, man of the West. Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a worthy fight indeed. My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is unfortunate Vulpes was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, Courier. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
And you're gonna lose really badly. Well, I let him live. But he'll die eventually. So, yeah. Well, technically speaking, I did kill Caesar, so. Silver lining. Anyways, where to now? Okay.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Yeah, well, about that. You're gonna be facing the same fate as they do. They will.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley.
When this squad rolls up.
Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
Mm-hmm, sure. I'm being merciful. But only for today.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Bruh, do you not see the predicament you're in? You're severely outnumbered, outgunned, and even if I die, you sure ain't gonna be walking out of here.
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
I don't know why I keep saying to Colorado when we're in Nevada.
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook or I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. And now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
I mean, that's what Father Elijah would have done. Except he would use bomb callers on top of robots.
Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang. What the hell? No, get away from me, you goddamn TV on wheels.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Preferring neither the best of the NCR nor the worst of the Legion, the courier was the man responsible for a truly independent New Vegas. He had removed Mr. House from power over the Strip and broken the influence of the NCR and Caesar's Legion in the Mojave Wasteland.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Veronica put her moral sensibilities aside and supported the Brotherhood's new campaign of aggression as best she could. Yet, deep down, she understood that it meant their end would surely be soon to follow.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
Travelers continued to stop by Goodsprings Source for water on the Long 15, but rarely would anyone venture into the ruins of Goodsprings itself. Those who did were almost always tourists, come to visit the graveyard where the courier rose from the dead.
The slaughter of the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan caused no end of trouble for NCR back west. Already struggling, NCR's supply line suffered further as the two caravans withdrew support until the massacre in the east was resolved. Rose of Sharon Cassidy died as her caravan died. In an unmarked grave, another victim of the Mojave.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the Courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the Courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several Bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
The NCR, battered by the loss of the dam, were unable to devote any troops to retaking the correctional facility from the Powder Gangers. As a result, Powder Ganger raids on caravans became an unfortunate fact of life in the Mojave for years to come.
After the majority of the Vault 19 Powder Gangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic eye.
Cool.
And so the Courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
And that's it. That's all she wrote. It took 66 streams, but I did it. Completed the playthrough. It took roughly 2 months, but it's over. I can finally move on. Oh, would you look at that? The stream actually hit the 1 hour mark, just as the credits started to roll. That's good timing. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. It's annoying. I have two soundtracks playing at the same time. There we go. Oh, man. At this point, I don't know what to say. Because I've already talked about what I'm going to be doing immediately afterwards. What I plan on doing even past that. I already talked about the add-ons, my thoughts on them. I guess I could just talk about my thoughts of this game overall. It's got a lot of technical issues. Let's get that out of the way. That's the obvious part. It crashes a lot. It's buggy. Somewhat buggy, I should say. And yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just hard to run. But when it does run, though, there's a lot of good in it. And what I mean by that is, it's a good game. Not necessarily just because of the lore and the RPG aspects, but the gameplay's not bad either. It's simplistic. I mean, this is a game that was released in 2010, so back then combat wasn't all that complicated or exciting in a lot of RPGs. And while yes, this is an FPS game as well, it doesn't involve any of the fundamental designs that old school FPS games like Doom and Quake were built upon. But that's okay, because, you know, that doesn't really matter all that much. But I would like to do an experiment involving playing through the game, but already hitting the level cap at the beginning of the game, so that literally there's no, what's the word, drive to, or motivation to do quests for the sake of getting XP and grinding out, killing enemies, and so on and so forth, right? I like to play the game just for the sake of playing it, basically. See how that works. It wouldn't necessarily take the RPG part of the game out completely, because there would still be character development involved. But in relation to the factions anyways in this game. But the only real incentive to do anything at that point would be to either, for the sake of, again, character development, making relationships with NPCs and factions, or monetary gain, which means, you know, getting a bunch of caps. See how far, or no, how long I should say how long I would be willing to play the game like that. It would be an interesting experiment. Anyways, I've already talked about this before, but I think I'll talk about it again since it's been a while. And that is the question of whether I would play this game again in the future. The answer is yes, and I would do so for the sake of doing different builds I have not done in the past. The question is, the real question I should say is, how soon would I play it again? And at this point, I'd say not for a while. Not a long time, but at the same time, I don't think I'll immediately play this again after, say, 20 streams. It'd probably be more like, I don't know, I guess another 60 streams before I'd be willing to play this again. Anyways. But yeah, drawing streams will be done from now on until I get finished with those personal projects. And anything else? Not really. I gotta say though, playing through this game on very hard and completing that last bit, right, the last main quest at the Battle of Hoover Dam, being at full build in the Lava Cap and all that, it was anticlimactic, to say the least. The combat was ridiculously easy, especially since I had Eddie and Raul with me, as well as that Securitron that kept following us around. Everyone just kept dying really quickly. It was almost sad to see the NCR and the Legion not be able to stop us. But anyways. Anything else? No, I can't say there is anything else to talk about. I guess the only other thing really is to consider for the drawing streams is how long do I want to do those? I think I'll continue doing 1 hour long streams, including, and that includes the drawing streams. It's just nice. A nice way to schedule this thing throughout the week like this. It's not like I can do this for several hours straight anyways, even on my days off. At least not consistently, so. Anyways, and something I was thinking about while I was finishing this playthrough is whether or not I would be willing to stream on Picarto again, since that's a platform that markets itself to be a streaming platform for artists. And the answer to that question is the only reason I would stream on Picarto again is if I am drawing porn. And I talked about that as well in the past. I think I would at least want to try to just do a few streams. Be just drawing some porn and then uploading it to somewhere. And when I say uploading, and what I mean by uploading is I'd probably do those drawing streams at 30 FPS so that I can record them at the same time. And then upload the recordings to some other site. Of course, not my YouTube channel. That's gonna be really dumb. Anyways, yeah, I mean, that's really it. There's really not much else to say, and I'm already about 10 minutes past the hour mark, so I'd rather not drag the stream out for much longer. And the credits have already rolled completely too, so let me just put this on and then in the stream. So yeah, and I'm glad that I've been able to upload the entire playthrough on my YouTube. Granted, the first, I'd say 20 streams have been in really bad video quality, but that's mostly because I didn't know how to fix the blurry, the pixelated resolution problem that Twitch still has for some reason. I gotta look up why that is. Anyways, the rest of the streams, though, thankfully have better video quality. So yeah, but I do want to binge through all those VODs on my YouTube. Mostly because it's the first time in a long time that I've actually committed to something and stuck through it almost religiously until the very end. I haven't done something like this since I graduated the Studio Art program, so it's pretty personal to me, and therefore I'd like to just enjoy it. Anyways, that's it for the stream, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream now. Peace.